Hey everyone, it's Brian with GreyWolf Towers. This is the next to last piece in the build that we're going to do a build video on. I've never built in this case before, before receiving this one, and the last part, I'm still waiting for the funds to be able to get the last piece, which will be the power supply, and I'll make sure to do a video on that soon as well. This here is the case. This is a Cougar brand MX330 G. Now this is the tempered glass version. There is also an acrylic version, which is just the MX330 if I remember correctly. And there is a newer version, I think it's the 340 or 440 or something like that. This one runs about $45 on Amazon, so it was really a good price, and so I just wanted to share this with everyone because this is what we will be building in for this particular build. Now, I'm not an expert on cases. I do not specialize in them, so if you have a question about this case that I don't answer, make sure you leave it down below in the comments and I will respond to it when I have the answer. So, here we have it. It does come pretty well packaged. The case itself has two styrofoam sides that hold it in place in the box, and then it has a styrofoam padding for keeping it from moving too far up and down in the box. And then here we have the case itself. Now it does have the left side when you're front to rear. It's got the left side has the solid panel. The right side, which is the standard side for cases to have it, has the tempered glass panel. It has 4 thumb screws holding it into place, so nothing out of the ordinary there. On the front, it has mesh in front of where you would install the case fans for the front of the case. It does have a 5 1/4 bay that you can pop out here and then use. It also has on the front USB 2.0 and 3.0 ports. It has your audio and mic jacks as well as a reset button. The power button is on top. One of the nice things that I see about it is the top has a removable mesh cover and it comes included. It does also come with a bottom vent for the power supply, which is on the bottom. And this one is covered with mesh. Now it is not one of the nicer ones with the tray to it, so it slides in and out easily. Kind of disappointing, but understandable at the same time because it's a cost to have the plastic rails. But it would have been nice if they'd had that. It does come with one pre-installed rear facing fan, so you get that. Now, with the glass, I will state that I am kind of disappointed that it's not a custom fit glass. It looks like they just had some laying around and they slapped it on because it goes down to almost the bottom of the feet, which means that you can actually, when you look at it, you can actually tell that there's a bit of space under this where the case ends about 1/4 of an inch before the glass does. And that's kind of disappointing because it looks kind of poorly designed. But other than that, the glass panel is pretty good. It's solid looking, doesn't look bad, except for that one little spot down at the bottom. There we go. The front panel pops off like this, and then you can install your fans here. It looks like it has enough space for up to 3, as it seems to be capable of 3, but honestly I wouldn't put more than 2, and I'm thinking it only runs 120 millimeters. I don't think there's any spots for 140 or bigger. So now, when you look at the front, well, the side with the glass, you notice that it does also have a shroud for the power supply, which in my opinion is a very premium feature. I've seen a lot of the cases that are low budget, they tend to skip on that. And another good thing is that it's down at the bottom, so there's no weight at the top weighing it down. So just a quick peek inside the case here. So like I said, you've got the shroud here, and it covers everything that goes in there, which is kind of nice because most of the 3.5-inch drives are not anything other than silver. And so, sorry about that one. I had to cut some out because it was a pain to get this screw out from it. They torqued it in a little too tight for me to be able to get. So from the panel that does not have glass, you have the power supply area down here, and then you have your extra screws and bolts and all the fittings that you'll need for the motherboard installation. It also has two 3.5-inch bay drives here, and then from what I've read, you would put your 2.5-inch drives or SSDs up here, and then all of the cables and things for the front panel and whatnot. And it seems to be a pretty open space down here for the power supply, so you shouldn't have any problem storing cables and things that you're not using. And there are several spots for cable management back here. And up here in this area, there's quite a bit of space between the panel and the chassis. And then back in this middle area, you'll also have the puffed out part of the side panel, so you'll still have plenty of space there as well. And so that is today's item, which is just this case from Cougar. It looks like a solid build. It does not feel too flimsy compared to other budget cases. So I did, after examining, notice that there are 2 dents in the case, and they are from the shipping. So it is kind of disappointing that they didn't take a little better care when they were packaging it in their box. But for a budget case, they did skimp on a lot of things. And rubber grommets, the cut glass was not perfectly cut to the case, and things along those lines. And obviously packaging was not perfect either, so that's kind of disappointing. But for the budget, it's to be expected that they're going to skimp on things. Anyway, back to the regular part of the video. So I have no problem building this case. So I just wanted to thank everyone for watching. Make sure you hit the like button down below if you enjoyed our content. Hit the subscribe button to keep up to date on our videos. And as always, leave a comment down below letting us know what you think about myself, the channel, the case. Any questions you have, we're happy to answer as soon as we're able to. So thanks for watching. Have a great day, everyone. Bye for now.